Well, we are today is March 16th, 17th, 18th, I think today. I've lost track. It's the 18th today. And I thought I'd just give you folks a quick update on the bee situation here. This is my first year and I made a bunch of mistakes. So, unfortunately, I have several colonies that are dead. These were my last 3 colonies, and they have all died. I believe I know what I did wrong on most of them. The biggest mistake I made was I was too protective of the colonies I had going into the wintertime, and I should have compressed and combined a couple of them and made them much bigger. Either pinch the queen or let them figure it out, but I needed more bees in some of these colonies. Most of them, when I took them apart to look and see what happened, there was food all around, and yet there was signs of starvation, bees with their heads in the cells, but just really close to them was honey. So I'm pretty sure what happened is we had some cold snaps, and their cluster wasn't big enough for them to be able to break cluster and go get food, and that created a downward spiral for them. I had one colony that definitely had a mite load problem, and that killed them off, I'm sure. Need to do better with that next year. And this end colony here was my last hope. And the dangerous part about raising bees on southern Vancouver Island is you get these warm days, but it's not really warm for a bee. And so I thought this colony was going to make it, and I wanted to give them a jump start. So one day I took the lid off, took the inner cover off, and I put a pollen patty down to give them some feed. And in hindsight, it wasn't a very big colony. I was fast, but I basically chilled that cluster. I'm sure that's what happened, because within 2 days of that, they were gone. So those are my mistakes. One of the my early mentors, or my people I took a course from, said the biggest threat to bees is actually beekeepers, and I'm a good example of that. So we're going to start over again. I've got a couple of nucleus colonies on reserve, and I'm going to really focus on making them bigger with more bees in them. Last year I was so worried about swarms that I split a lot and didn't recombine, and the not recombining was, I think, the mistake. Splitting was fine. I didn't have any swarms, but I didn't recombine the bees. I didn't have enough bees in each colony to give them a good, strong cluster to be able to get through the winter. That's what I think happened. I'm learning still. So the upside to these colonies dying is by the time I harvest the honey out of these, this will probably be about 80-90 pounds of honey that we took out. We're still keeping some for the new bees that we're getting, but we should be off to a better start. I'll have drawn comb and nectar and honey stores to give the bees as well. But that's the update on the bees. I'll excitedly update you once we actually get the new bees here.